Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris O'Rourke.
And I'm Karen Ream. And topping our news on this Thursday, April 30th, is the hearing today for 3 of the teenagers facing charges in the Sharon Budd rock-throwing case.
A judge is trying to determine if the 3 should be tried as adults and be moved to juvenile court. Sharon Budd arrived at the Union County Courthouse this morning with her entire family. She and her husband Randy walked hand in hand toward the building and were both firm in their belief that the 3 teenagers should be tried as adults.
We believe everyone should be charged as adults, and it's a big day. I know this is not the trial, but we've been through a lot, and we just hope justice prevails. So.
How are you doing, Sharon?
A little nervous about today. Thank goodness I'm not testifying, or I would have the shakes right now, but Randy's going to testify, so a little nervous about that. But other than that, I'm doing well, thank you.
I'm going to see them face to face for the first time.
Yes, nervous about that. So I've never seen them, so I'm nervous about that. Their families being in there, so.
How are you feeling physically?
I feel well, thank you. Yeah, I think I follow the doctor's orders for the most part, and so that's helping with the recovery.
The hearing began with a state police criminal investigator taking the stand and testifying that Tyler Porter eventually told him everything in their first of 2 interviews. Porter said that he and Dylan Lahr each threw a rock off the interstate overpass in White Deer Township, but that Porter intentionally missed a car while Lahr's 4-pound rock smashed through the windshield of the Budd vehicle, critically injuring Sharon Budd, who was in the front passenger seat. Judge Michael Shelley decided that the softball-sized rock can be characterized as a deadly weapon in court. A psychologist and a psychotherapist both were called to talk about Porter and Kiefer McGee, and both said that while the 2 were average teenagers, both were so-called followers and a little immature in some ways, and that both could benefit from being moved into the juvenile system for rehabilitation until they are 21. A psychiatrist was also called to testify for Dylan Lahr, but that was a closed session. Despite calls to fill the courtroom with supporters for Sharon Budd, there were between 75 to 80 people in the room that seats 200. The Budds sat on the opposite side of the courtroom from the members of the defendants' families, and they had 2 sheriff's deputies near them at all times. It's unclear if the judge will issue a ruling today or not. We will provide updates on our Facebook, website, and Twitter pages if he does.